In a week's time, the UK will finally bid farewell to the benefits that have been part of our EU membership. This includes free movement, such as no border checks, the right to work, study, and live in another country, trade without friction, access to a single internal energy market, Erasmus, and membership of Europol, Eurojust, and the European Arrest Warrant. To make it clear, I am not painting the EU as this incredible utopia, which has changed all the lives of its citizens for the better. I see the inequality and the differences in EU member countries in Southern and Eastern Europe compared to Western Europe. The treatment of Greece is an example where harsh austerity was imposed to ensure that its membership within the EU and the Eurozone was secure. This inequality is also witnessed when the UK welcomed migration from countries in Central and Eastern Europe, filling jobs including low-skilled and underpaid jobs, whilst their own countries were trying to impose a free market capitalist approach to economies that emerged from the collective pre-planned communist way of managing a country and an economy. In the EU referendum, there is no doubt that votes of Brexit were a result of the EU not being seen to benefit those who have been let down time and again by those in power. On the other hand, as someone who has personally benefited from travelling and living within the EU, it feels like the UK has taken a step backwards. I respected the referendum result, but the hard Brexit that we are about to go through was not the kind of Brexit that I had wanted. The Labour Party had promised that if the deal had failed its 6 tests, it would be highly unlikely it would vote for it. Looking back at those 6 tests, it fails the first test about creating a strong and collaborative future relationship with the EU. The second, on having the exact same benefits as members of the single market and customs union, was also failed. Fair management of migration was failed, with the uncertain future of EU citizens in the UK and British citizens who live in EU states. The fourth test, about defending rights and protections and stopping a race to the bottom, might not be possible if we decide to acquire a deal with countries such as the USA, a country with workers' rights that are not as secure as the UK. The fifth test mentions preventing cross-border crime, as revealed previously. This will not be possible with the deal that we now have. The sixth and final test, which is about delivering for all regions and nations of the UK, this remains to be seen. However, the SNP in Scotland have a much stronger case for independence, and poorer regions will need huge investment to compensate for the dissatisfaction of membership of the EU. It is disappointing that Labour MPs will be whipped to vote for this deal, which does not meet all of these tests. It just makes me wonder why we put our trust in politicians when they seem to completely forget the promises they make, which could protect our rights and our lives. It is not surprising that there is so much disenfranchisement when it comes to politics. Time will tell which way this Brexit deal will take us. However, we must not forget that this whole saga was a result of an internal conflict within the Conservative Party, with the working class being in the crossfire. It is important that the people of this country are protected from finding themselves in this kind of precarious position ever again.